The tomato tree has bounced back. I'm happy about that. Little flowers are back. So, hey y'all, this is what we're getting into today. I'm going to make a quick little video. Last night I was thinking about what I wanted to do with the garden and how I wanted to plan and budget to have the garden that I wish that I had right now. So I'm just going to walk through and say all the things that I wish I would have done, or what I like that's in the garden that I want to do again or prepare for the next season. First, I'm going to check to see if we have any eggs real fast. No eggs, but we have a friend in here. Okay, so we'll start over here. We're going to start over here where I never really go over this way. So in here we planted a bunch of wildflowers. I used a little box that was shaped like a square, and I sprinkled seeds in like square sections. I really love how I did that because it makes it where I can come in here and I can put down stuff in between. Like if I wanted to put gravel, straw, if I wanted to put gravel or straw down or whatever. So the way, let me see, I did it like a little square, so everything has its own little section, and I just think that looks really pretty and clean. So I will do that again. I'll probably look into which ones did the best, because I did it all over here, but none of them really came up. It was different kinds. Let me see if I still have the thing in here. Oh man, it washed away. I ordered it off of Amazon, so I'll put in the description what kind I ordered, but these did really good, but I'm not sure which packet this was. I don't think I did a video or anything about it, so I don't know. I might, while this season is going on, plant these, because I think these are perennials and annuals, so I'll try to figure out which ones are perennials and which ones are annuals. All right, we're going to keep moving. Right here in this walkway, I think I'm going to put down garden fabric, just so we don't have to deal with trying to mow it, because it's kind of on a slant and it's really hard to get all of this stuff right here. So what I'm going to do with the stuff that I'm naming is I'm going to wait until all the garden stuff goes on sale, and then I'm going to stock up on everything that I want to do. So I'm going to put down garden fabric, and I don't know what kind of material I'll put on top of the garden fabric. I might just leave it as garden fabric, because we have to bring the lawnmower out here to do the front yard most of the time after we do the backyard. So garden fabric here. In this section right here, I like putting the hay down here, so I'll probably continue to do that. It's helping with keeping the weeds down just a little bit. But this might be like where I put some type of like a little house, an outhouse or something to keep the tools in, and maybe even keep the lawnmower and stuff in. So this section, I might measure it out to see if I can find some type of structure I can put here to store things, so I don't have to keep, it's like taking up most of my garage, all the stuff that I'm doing. For next season, in these beds, I'm going to do nothing but holy basil and things that are like holy basil. So I'll look up what is like holy basil, because here I planted chamomile, I planted not cucumbers, celery right here. Nothing came up, only the holy basil. So I'm going to do a whole bed of holy basil, a whole bed of holy basil here too. I need to find something that I can put in this bag to put on this trellis that like shade but can make a vine. This was messed up because ants got into it. So right now is when I think I need to prepare for ants and start preparing the ground and all my bags for ants so that they won't go into it. I think I need to, before I plant my main plant, I need to put something in the bag that's going to deter ants from getting into it. Here in the chicken area, what I would like to do is, Oh, my seeds are coming up. My seeds are coming up. Start these seeds earlier, like I did over here with these sunflowers right here, because that's what I planted here. I didn't think it was going to get this big, so I wasn't prepared for this. This was supposed to be micro sunflowers right here, that little tiny things, and I was going to feed it to the chickens. And then I just left it, and it grew like this. So the plan now is to have a fence area right here for the chickens, like to give them some privacy. So I'll definitely do that next time. In this area, I want to get like clover seeds. And as I move the chickens, that was the plan in the beginning, but I didn't do it. I just started throwing seeds everywhere and throwing pumpkin seeds everywhere and just doing all kind of crazy experimental stuff. But I want to keep this area totally clean, stock up on clover seeds, and put down clovers as they move. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the winter time because I don't think anything's going to grow then, but definitely stock up on clover seeds for next season and keep this area clean so that I can keep moving them on the grass. I think these are the bad things. I just watched a botanical interest, or it's not botanical interest, it's with Kevin. I'll put the name of, I can't think right now because I had to get up early again. I'm really going to have to take turns with the kids and let them start opening up the coop early in the morning so I get some extra sleep, because my brain doesn't work after I wake back up and I try to make a video. But I just watched a video with them, and they were talking about pests, and I think that this isn't that like the beetle? It looks like a ladybug, but it's actually some type of beetle that eats everything. It's the pest. For this area right here, and I think I have like a beetle over here too, because they were talking about how the plant would look like this. So it's got to be some kind of pest or something like that. For this area right here, I want to do this again because I think this is really pretty. So I'll probably put the seeds in the same place that I did before. But what I might do is put like some type of tarp down here, that so it could protect the plant a little bit more. Oh, what do I have growing in here? Hopefully there's no bees in here, because this is my nemesis over here. This looks like a marigold. And I planted these little blue flowers, but I don't see them coming up. They might be getting too much shade up in here. But I want to do this definitely again. And the plan is to do the pumpkins. I want it to keep going. Like, I want to go all down the fence down there to the very end. But I'll probably put tarp down all right here, just to keep the area that I'm in a lot cleaner. I just like the way it looks. And that's what the garden is all about, basically. What I would not do again is these sunflowers right here. What we did was we took some seeds from the bird feed that we fed the bird. Oh, we have, you can't see it probably, some wildflowers over there that we planted like in the winter time. Oh, those are so pretty. Can't get over there. But these sunflowers, I'll never do that again. I'll probably cut these later this week or next week with the lawnmower and cut the grass down really good and clean it up so I can get a picture of what I want to do and make more plans. So definitely pumpkins. I would really like the pumpkins to go around the whole entire fence line all over there, but I'm not sure if it'll grow into my neighbor's yard, so I don't know if I can do it on the other side. But definitely on this side, I'll do that again. Probably put a tarp down like I said before, so it's cleaner and we don't have to try to worry about cutting on the inside. For this bed, I'm thinking, oh shoot, what the heck. Okay, this is the bee land right here. This is growing all the way over here. Oh my gosh, this bee. I'm gonna have to get this. I didn't know this was growing over here. This must have just happened, and move it somewhere else. This will probably come back. These are the wildflowers that we planted back there. We put it in a GreenStalk actually, and I took all of them out of the GreenStalk and put them in here because the GreenStalk was full of ants. So I don't know if this will come back, but I like it here, so I'll keep that here. Let me see, what else did I want to do? These will probably stay here. I don't know. Don't, that might not, I don't know. But these will probably stay here. Hopefully the lavender will come back. This is probably where I will grow corn, and we'll see how it does. It's getting eaten up. I really need to prepare for next season for pests before I start bringing everything out of here, outside and planting everything, because it's like the ants were preparing for me and building up, and it just, I wasn't ready for the ants. The ants is the thing that really like overtook everything, and it's been driving me kind of crazy. I had gotten this soil for the project I was going to do in the front yard. I just wanted any kind of soil. I was trying to find something cheap, so I got this for when I was going to plant the lavender, like the lavender right here in the front, and I was going to like make a trail. I talked about that in another video. But with this green stock right here, I let my daughter plant a bunch of flowers, and the plan was to plant a bunch of pretty flowers. So I love the color of the green stock, and I was like, it would be really cool if we could have a bunch of like really colorful, pretty flowers. But it's taking so long for the flowers to grow, and I think some of them didn't germinate, or I don't know if we didn't plant some of them, and it's kind of on like a hill a little bit. So only the bottom of the green stock kind of stays wet, and this gets really dry because it's in the sun. But we planted this green stock super late, so this is like the last thing that we planted out with flowers, which we should have probably started a couple months ago, and we would have flowers right now. But I really want to just use my green stocks for food, so that I could come out here and grab food off of the green stock, and I can kind of take care of it better. And I feel like it grows better in the green stock, and I can move it around when I'm planting food. This is some of the stuff that we need to throw out. Okay, so for the other green stalks, with this one right here, I think I'm going to let this be a strawberry green stalk, and I want to fill it mostly with the strawberries that I got from Starks Brothers, this everbearing one. So I'm gonna I have my pins that are coming today, so you should see that in tomorrow's video, my pins. I want to fill this with these strawberries. These down here, I don't know. I might move these into this green stock over here, possibly. I'm not sure. I do not know what I want to do with those, because I don't really know. I got this from sorry. I got this from like a box store. I'll just say what it's from Walmart. And it says Roman strawberry. So I'll look it up and see. Let me see. Apart. Full sun 2 to 3 times per week. Maybe I'll leave it there. But I'm definitely making this row down here the Starks Everbearing. So it'll be this one and this one. It'll be the Starks Everbearing. I'm going to replace these basil. I want to do the basil again, and I'll probably do the basil. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move these up, these strawberries, next season. The lavender, I probably will take it out and plant it somewhere else, because it really doesn't have enough room, but it did good. And put basil all the way around, because they said the basil is supposed to help the flavor of the strawberries, and the basil got super tall. Like the basil I planted here, and it was all the way up here. So I think the flavors will hit everything, and it can protect the strawberries. So I'm going to plant it all the way around at the bottom, and it should get to probably right here how tall the other ones grew, and it'll give the strawberries that's growing protection. And here I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really love this lemon balm. I kept calling it lemon grass in the other videos, but it's lemon balm. I don't know why I kept saying it. It's lemon balm. I believe this keeps coming back. These are strawberries that I took from over here. So I'll probably keep moving these strawberries over here so I can fill this green stock up mostly with the everbearing ones. So yeah. probably I'll put the ever-bearing ones here, here, and here, and move this over here. And let me see. Yeah, because I only have 2 strawberry plants in this tier, so I can move these probably over here. I don't know if I'm going to do that now because they might go into shock. Are you eating my stuff? I think you are. Aren't you? You're humongous. Little garden friend. I used to love these little things until they started eating all of my food. I see you and they see you. Okay, so for this GreenStalk, I'm going to fill it with the ever-bearing strawberries. We really love strawberries. I really want to have like a good harvest with the strawberries. So when I get my soil, I'll fill this up and I'll start moving all of the, like these little starter ones that I'm taking from the other plant, from the mother plant. I'll start moving these over here also. And I'll put, so I should have 12 in here, and then I'll put basil at the bottom. Okay, for this one, I'll probably won't grow these again. These are nasturtiums. They just, I don't know if I planted them wrong. They're not getting enough sun. I don't know what I did. But I probably won't plant these again or any flowers. The plan is to plant these marigolds at the top of both of these tiers. So the top of this tier will be nothing but marigold. The top of this tier will be nothing but marigold. And I need to really plant something. What I want to plant in here is all my lettuce will go in here. But I need to, there's like worms or something in the soil, and it's like eating up this GreenStalk like crazy. When I had the kale in here, and it's in an earlier video, they ate the kale up like crazy. And I feel like they just live in this GreenStalk. I don't know where they are. I probably have to take it apart to find them, but they're still eating up everything. So this, I will have to do something with this GreenStalk. I know that people put like boiling water in their soil to get rid of the pests, and that's probably what I'm going to have to do, like totally clean this out before I for next season basically. But right now I'm just going to experiment in it. This is okra, so I'm growing a lot of cool things, but it's getting eaten up in here. But the plan for next season is marigolds all the way around, and this will be my lettuce GreenStalk, where I'm going to grow my favorite lettuce or favorite salad lettuce. That was in an earlier video also. I'll link it above so you can see it, what my favorite lettuce is. And I'm going to plant all of that in here. And I'll probably plant it at different times so that I'll have lettuce at different times. So that's what I'll do with this one. And with this GreenStalk, I'm going to do the marigold all the way around. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this one. What I might do, okay, so for this one, I skipped something. For this one, I want to plant these tomatoes again because they seem to be doing, something's eating it. It's probably like a caterpillar or something that came off of this other thing. I also have one of those fluorescent lights. It's in my cart right now, so I probably need to go ahead and hit the purchase button so we can come out here, because they're probably, look, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get the light because they're not gonna eat up my tomatoes. I have tomatoes. I have boop boop tomatoes. So I will grow these tomatoes again. That's probably what's going to be in this one because it needs sun. And this one over here, I know what I'm doing now. So I'm going to plant all the tomatoes over here. I'll probably go all the way around with the tomatoes and go to the bottom with these tomatoes. That's what I'm going to do with this one. With this one, I don't know what I'm going to do. Another thing that I wanted to grow was cucumbers. But I don't know where I'm going to grow cucumbers at. I feel like that's a hard one to grow. I looked up some cucumbers, and there's some. I cut this down, and it's growing. This is the lettuce that I like. It's growing back. It's growing back over here too. I don't know. Maybe I should put the lettuce over here. It looks better. Like when it starts getting hot, because it doesn't get that much sun over here. What did I plant here? What is this? Are these collard greens? I don't know what I planted. Chinese chives. All the labeling is crazy. Collard, Georgia Southern. Maybe these are collard greens. I don't think I planted this many collard greens in one. I think I would have did like 2 seeds. I don't know. We'll find out together. So I'm not sure about this one. Maybe I'll save this one for lettuce for later. Maybe. Because it's in a shade. So whatever I put over here, I might move this GreenStalk later. So it might not even be here. But if it's here, it'll be shaded stuff. Oh, I also want to grow carrots again. That's what I want to do. I'll put a picture up here. I harvested some carrots. And in an earlier video, I showed you where I put too many carrots down. And it was in this GreenStalk because I just took the last carrots out. So it was like 10, 12 carrots in one of these little pockets. I didn't think all of them were going to germinate, but I guess they did. And so it was a big mess. So I'll probably do just 2 seeds per pocket. Because that was really fun to harvest and to see the carrots. And it was really pretty. And I just think that would be cool to just come out and be able to get carrots, chop them up and eat them. So I definitely want to do carrots. So that's probably what I'll do with this GreenStalk. Is I'll do these 2 tiers at the bottom with carrots. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this part. But the top part will have the marigold. And for this part of the garden, I need to get bigger bags for everything, basically. These are in 5-gallon bags. I think the next size is a 10-gallon bag. So I would like to move this to a 10-gallon. These are blackberries. And move all of this stuff to 10-gallon bags, which will take away some of the space that I have in here. But I want to keep the plants that I have, and they're running out of room. I probably won't plant the basil in here again because I'm using that section on the other side for basil. So I'll have a lot of basil, I think. So I'll probably use this bag for something else. The mint, if it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I probably won't plant it again. I don't know what happened to it. And I don't know if it was attracting bugs. Like, it was supposed to not. It was supposed to deter the bugs. But I feel like it had the most flies and stuff inside of it. So, probably won't plant again. But if it comes back, cool. I want to plant these. I would like to plant it on a trellis over there. But is this a bug? It is. I want to plant these. Something. Okay, I'm going to have to pull these off, I guess. I think something is off. I guess I could let it. What is this? Is that pollen? Is that pollen? It looks like pollen. I don't know, from bees or something. I'll do a harvest maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I need to get this right here. It's growing. I don't want to get stung by a bee. I don't know why it's traveling over here. How can I get it? Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I'm going to have to get like a stick and lift it or pull it from over there and pull it somewhere because I'm probably going to have to take it. I don't know what to do with it because it's up in this. Let me see if I have a stick. I had a bamboo stick somewhere. Is this growing on here? It is. There was a stick. Here's one. It's taking over the well. Where is the bottom of it? This little bamboo stick not gonna do nothing. Peace. Hold on, I might have to put you down. Pumpkins are super strong. They little squiggly things that attach to stuff. So I need to plan this way better because this is kind of a disaster. And they break when you touch them. Ouch. I don't know what to do with this. Oh, you're going here for now to get out of the way. I think that's a rosemary or a lavender plant in there. Guess that's where it's going for now. Oh, man. Okay. This is becoming a long video. Hopefully I can edit it down. Okay, what was I saying? So I want to grow these again. They're Crowder peas, but they're called something else, Purple Hull. And everything has to get moved to a 10-gallon bag, which I'll start ordering now. I really want to get these again. I'll put the name on the screen because the bees love them. I want more of these. I don't see where it attracts any pests. It attracts bees and wasps. So I'll probably make a long line or a barrier with these. I don't know about a barrier because I'm thinking about that. It'll be bees and I won't be able to get into the garden. So probably more going this way, all the way down to attract the bees. And I might put some in my front yard too, but I like these a lot. And they're pretty. And it just, when I set it there, I was trying to move stuff, and I had all the wildflowers when they were, in full bloom, and then I put those there. It just looked really beautiful together, so I'll definitely do that again. I'll probably keep everything, all the trees and everything where they are, and then I'll just work around it to build the look of the garden. This loofah plant attracted so many ants, really bad. That's what I have over there that's completely black. What I read was that the ants like the nectar or something, the sweetness of what's inside. I got one loofah. It's not time to pick it. It has to turn like a brownish yellow color and dry out. So I only got one loofah. These are my sweet peas. I bought them because Jess from Roots and Refuge was talking about how great they smelled and everything, and I said when I get a garden I'm going to get those or whatever. But mine got attacked by ants. First it got attacked by aphids. It was covered in aphids. I had it in this area over here, so I think it was getting shade. I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but it got aphids really, really bad, and they looked horrible. So I put soapy water or something on it and washed them off. And then, see, there's ants on it right now. And now the ants have taken over everything. And the 2 flowers I got, it didn't smell like anything. So I was like, is it worth it to have to deal with this? So I don't think I'll grow those again. So, and those are the sweet peas. I think everybody's having a really bad pest problem this season. I don't know why, but, and the ants, I keep hearing everybody talking about how bad the ants are. Another thing that I'm going to grow next season, all the wood chips are in the shoe. Another thing that I'll grow this season is this right here. I think it's really pretty. It looks like it might be dying now, though. It's turning yellow. Parts of it is. It's super pretty. I might need to plant it earlier. I didn't think it would ever grow because I just threw a bunch of soil down here and threw some seeds in. I'll put the name of this one, too, on the strings. I can't think of it right now, but it's for hummingbirds. I put bamboo sticks down and planted it, and it grew up, and it looks really pretty going up there. It looks like a little person with hair. I like it a lot. But the flowers, they come on there. Maybe the hummingbirds are sucking the stuff out of it, and then they die. I'll look that up, too. But it's like the flowers will come out, and then they're gone the next day. So we have some more flowers about to come. I'll do this again, and I'll probably get some more bamboo sticks and create this all over the garden in places. I think it's really pretty. So that's about it. So what we did today was went through the garden. It's really this is my diary or a personal note to myself because I'm trying to budget and prepare and slowly, I want to slowly buy the soil that I want. I want Fox Farms soil, but it's everything that I get is I get an idea in my head of a project that I want to do, and then I don't have the money to buy the stuff that I need. Like right now, I need a bunch of 10-gallon bags, like probably 40 10-gallon bags to transplant all of this stuff. And I don't have it, so the plants are not doing so good. I don't know if they'll survive or if they'll just go on ahead and say they're done for the season because they can't grow anymore. And right now I'm like in a rush, but I can't buy it right now. So the plan is of doing this video is to document everything that I need, maybe give you guys some ideas of how to prepare for the next season and prepare now. And I think everything goes on sale probably in August or September, all the gardening stuff. So start making your list now of what you want to do next season so you can stock up on the stuff that you know that you'll need. I'll probably buy a bag of soil. I'll budget for every month, maybe a bag or two, so I can stock up, because all of these GreenStalks will need to be replenished with fresh soil, and you lose soil, like especially when I'm pulling out the lettuce and all the things you pull out, you lose soil every time you do that. So you're gonna have to build your soil back up and put more soil in the next season. So I'll start prepping for that, preparing for that, and that's really what I want to do. I want to know exactly what I'm doing next season. I don't want it to be an experimental season like it was this time, where I was just throwing seeds here and there, not marking stuff. I want to mark everything, know what I'm growing, know how to take care of it. And I want my garden to have a certain aesthetic, because when I'm in the garden, it makes me feel good. And I want it to look a certain way, and I want to be able to maintain it and just care for the things that I have instead of keep trying to figure out, this is what I want to change now, this is what I want to change now. I know that it will change anyway, because I like change and I like things to look different. I like to move things around and see what it looks like here. So I'll probably continue to do that and continue to try 1 or 2 or 3 different seeds a season or more, if I could find somewhere to put it out here that has the sun, because on this side on this side over here we can't really do anything because it doesn't get any sun behind the house. But I have all of this area where I can just do whatever I want and try different stuff. But I really want to grow stuff that I can come out here and that we actually eat, and that we can just come out here and pick it and cook a meal. Like I want to be able to come out here, get some eggs for breakfast, and pick some strawberries on the side, and for lunch get me some tomatoes and make me a tomato salad, not a tomato salad but a tomato sandwich, or get my salad and my tomatoes and get my cucumbers and make me a salad for lunch. And for dinner we'll have quail, so come out here and get quail eggs, stuff like that, and be able to just pick all my stuff. Watermelons that I'm growing, I want to grow that again. Get the watermelon and on a hot summer day and just crack open a watermelon. I really want a lot of those watermelons. Hopefully we get some pumpkins, because I grew that for the chickens, but I just love the way that looks over there. I think that's really pretty, and the flowers and the pollinators love it. So really I'm growing it for the look, and if we get pumpkins, then the chickens will have pumpkins to eat. So that'll be cool. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll tweak that and see how we want to do it for next season, basically. But hopefully I'm able to cut this video down so it's not so long. But I had a lot of fun making this one. Hopefully it helps you with your garden plans for next season, to start prepping, preparing, waiting for those sales so that you can get the stuff that you need, so that you're not thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to buy this? Like, I need this right now. Plan right now while you're looking at your garden of what you wanted to do, what you wanted it to look like. Now's the time to do it. So I thank you guys for watching. And I just want to look at my little tomatoes that I have, because I'm really excited about that. I cannot wait. Look at that. Oh my gosh. These are going to be my first tomatoes ever. Beep, beep, beep. Bye-bye.